Welcome back to Sembang
Karchip!
Finally, we found out our Sembang Karchip title. It's very aesthetic and suddenly,
Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's very, it's very modern and trend, follow our current trend, right? So it's very Karchip lah. Anyways, you guys need to hear because it's very Karchip and nice to hear. Yeah, you got what inside, right? So like you can learn something, like not all but something. Yeah, I think it's useful. Yeah, like that lah. So today we'll be coming out with
We're gonna talk about ghost encounter, personal experience.
Oops. Okay.
Siapa rasa dulu?
Okay, siapa?
Gabriel lah, Gabriel.
Okay. Well, ghost encounters a lot actually. Banyak.
Dekat Sabah.
Yeah, especially like the typical balan-balan. Balan-balan. Lepas tu, okay, so basically this one is during camping when I was in when I was in high school. Okay. So when this I was camping at high school and then me and my friends decided to go to the basement. Pergi basement aku kunun after sekolah. Kan kami ada basement di bawah sana. Sekolah unknown, tak boleh bagi tahu. Lepas tu and then it's around at night. Lepas tu kawan kami main-main lah di bawah sana at the basement. We playing around like kids kan. Lepas tu suddenly one of my friends suddenly like stopped for a while. They jammed. And then we were like asking him, like, bro, are you okay? Hey, okay ka? And then suddenly he turned around and his pupils went white. Basically like kena possessed lah begitulah.
Nanti edit pin.
Okay.
And then we were like, hey, holy shit, he's being possessed. And then suddenly, thank God he's not.
Hysteria lah, like something like that. Hysteria is something like
Hysteria apa eh?
No, okay. I mean like he didn't become hysteric. He just pupils became white, and then suddenly, like, I don't know, and then suddenly like it went back to normal. He didn't like lash out or something.
Hah? Macam tu je?
Yeah, just for a second only.
Damn.
Maybe the power of God is with us.
Amen.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's one of the ghost encounters lah that I ever have encountered in my life.
Like the scariest one?
Oh, not the scariest one though.
What's the scariest one though?
The scariest one was when I was a kid.
Okay.
When I was a kid, right? We tried at my primary school. My friend dared me to do Bloody Mary.
Huh? Isn't that a drink?
No. Yes, it is a drink,
right.
but it's a trend where you need to say the sentence Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like at the top of the classroom, like the tingkat paling tinggi kan.
Oh no, at the tandas, right in front of the mirror. Yeah.
Bloody Mary is how it's work.
Okay, so basically how the game works is you need to say the word Bloody Mary in front of the mirror, and the whole room must be dark.
Okay.
Gelap. Okay, after that, when I if I'm not mistaken, I said it at least 3 times, and then there's a figure right in the mirror, and then that made me run out of the toilet immediately while my friends were waiting for me outside.
Oh, I thought you pee yourself.
No, I did not. Thankfully, I did not. I was like, hey, what the hell? But and then this thing happened in the morning. Actually, when we were having recess.
In the morning, like broad daylight. Oh my God.
Yeah, because our toilet is actually like it's minimal sunlight going inside.
Oh.
Okay. So when you close the door, it immediately becomes like low key dark. Memang gelap lah. So when you close the door kan, macam sudahlah like tandas yang lama-lama punya batu. And then tutup pintu pula. I say at least 3 times. Like, and then I wait around for a while, and then suddenly a figure is behind me. Then I'm like, okay.
Is it a real thing? If you think?
Yeah, but I think it's a real thing. Ada rambut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
from the mirror.
Yeah, saya tidak sempat toleh belakang. Saya pun terus keluar.
Was it like? Can you like feel it though?
I felt cold.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can still remember the feeling until now. my god, it was so eerie, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. Let me get me out of here.
That time you are alone.
Yeah, I was alone di dalam tandas, and then my friends were waiting for me outside. Then saya keluarkan, saya jerit lah, kawan-kawan saya di luar pula. Dia bilang kenapa? Saya nampak. Oh ya kah? Lepas tu kami cabut balik pergi kelas.
Bro, like what time was that though? Like morning?
Around
Morning recess like 9:30ish?
9, no, our
8:30.
recess is around 10ish.
Oh,
no,
damn.
9:45ish, like gitu.
Damn.
Yeah, and then we were like, wait, what the? My goodness.
Oh my god. Okay, Kelvin?
Okay, for me.
Tak pernah eh?
Okay, no, I got one time. Okay, masa tu I don't know lah, this thing why it like suddenly happened, right? So I'm going to my kampung lah. I'm going back to my kampung, and then that time already like we are having our dinner already done, and I'm already shower. I'm done with my this one lah. And then when I'm ready to sleep, right, so that time my cousin also following me go to the kampung. So when he going, he also bring his laptop. Okay, that time the laptop wallpaper is like normal lah. Okay, no something like suspicious or what. But when like before I'm going to sleep, right, okay, that time I turn off the light, and I can see the light from the living room. Okay, it's like going through this one lah, window kan, sebab I'm not closing the curtain, so I can see the light. So suddenly I feel like something like, you know, very weird feeling. Lepas tu when I stop, like close all the tabs in my on my cousin laptop. Lepas tu when I see the light suddenly becoming a guy with a jacket, with a hat, and with a bag. And then he okay, I can like definize how it's look like lah. The face, okay, especially the nose, right, is very sharp. Oh my god, yeah, it's very sharp. And then the bag, and like he's walking like through the light. Oh my god, I'm meremang guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then when I apa ni, tengok balik the laptop, right, the laptop wallpaper becoming, you guys know not like the chemical logo, like got the sign of like the bond and got the tongkrong. Yes.
Oh my god.
And a lot of that. And then I tutup laptop too, like just yes, and then I go to sleep.
Oh my god.
That time no one that time no one inside the room, only me. Yes. And then tomorrow when everyone is wake up, I tell them that what happened last night.
What the heck?
Yeah, but it's very like for me I don't have the feeling of like takut, scared. Sebab malam tu, okay, the night kan, when it happened, I'm just thinking like, oh better I sleep earlier.
Okay.
So I think that's all lah.
God forbid. Okay. Saya pernah, okay, it happened to me like 2 years back.
Oh, okay.
Saya pernah cerita lah kat Kelvin, tapi that time it was like, I think it was considered as a sleep paralysis.
Oh.
Okay.
Where it was like, memang tune around 3 AM. I was staying at campus lah, the campus dorm.
Oh my god, the devil's hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
That time I was
God.
like, okay lah, I slept late, right? Maybe like around 1:30ish, and then I just fell asleep, and then suddenly it was 3 AM, and then it's like the bangun terkejut, like you just like that, right? Like for no reason at all, and then I just couldn't move, and then I just saw something in at the corner of the room. And mind you, that time my room, the only thing that have lights was my LED lights lah. Even that one pun is like quite dim, cause like rosak already kan. And I was like, okay, am I like hallucinating? Like, am I going crazy? So I closed my eyes, and then I couldn't help but open my eyes, and then I just slept like freaking Snow White. I was like, and I couldn't move. I wanted to move, I wanted to shout. And then actually it was a twin sharing room, but then I was the only person renting that room. And then
So in the whole house, only you alone inside the house.
there was another housemate, but she was sleeping in the other room. But like, you cannot, even if I want to shout, it's not like she can hear me, right? Because like the partition is like quite thick. Then when I opened my eyes again, laying down like this, I literally saw two of someone I know, okay, crawling around the ceiling. And then I was like, is that a dream? Like, why are they crawling around my ceiling? And then they were calling my name. I was like, oh my god, God forbid this moment right now. Like, damn, I just want to sleep. And then I was like, my god. And then they were just like, you know, they were crawling like in circles, like,
oh my god,
like they just
creepy.
like behind each other. Then they were just calling my name. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't have a like stare like this, you know, like what the hell, like let me close my eyes, man. Like I couldn't close my eyes, and then obviously I started saying a prayer, and then I closed my eyes and I was like, oh my god, let it be in the morning. I couldn't take it anymore. And then tahu-tahu I dah bangun. I was like, oh my god, I'm never sleeping alone again after that. Oh, and then there was another time when I was like kindergarten, and it was Christmas tau.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then the time I was still living in Kuching lah. Then we celebrated Christmas at my cousin's place. And then my uncle, he likes to tell ghost stories. He likes to gather us around, and then he tells like ghost stories, right? So just imagine that the Christmas tree is placed between like one couch here and then one couch here, right?
Okay.
So my auntie, she was sitting here, and then she had a blanket on, right? And then I forgot what was the story my uncle was telling about, but it was something about like the possessed Christmas tree or something like that, right? So every like few minutes, the Christmas tree would shake on its own.
Dude, what the heck?
And then obviously like we're kids, right? And then we don't want to look like so oblivious or like senang kena tipu kan. So we can say, Mama, it's you, you shake the tree, you put a string, you shake the tree, yada yada. And then Mama said, no, oh my god. So I was like, okay, you know what? She's obviously lying, and the tree is obviously like kena tarik by a string kan. So I was like, okay, well damn, it's all just like it's not real, right? Then it was around like 11-ish. Then we all went to sleep lah. But in the living room, just us kids lah. The adults of course there. Yeah. They're drinking outside. So I was sleeping at the couch, almost like quite near to the Christmas tree. There were literally only like 4 of us there. I was sleeping with my cousin. Then my sister and my other cousin was like sleeping on the other couch, but like quite far. And then that's why I heard it. The bells were ringing. I was like, what?
What bells?
The bells hung on the Christmas tree. And I was like, what? Mind you, the living room was dark. The only thing that has lights on were the Christmas tree lights. And then all the adults were aside. The doors and the sliding doors were closed because we on aircon ma. So they don't want the aircon to escape, right? Then the trees were just ching. And then he stopped, and I was like, what the hell is that sound? I was a kid, bro. And I was like, oh my god, it cannot be. And then after like a few minutes, it started shaking more aggressively, like ching. I was like, oh my god, where the dolls are coming in? I was so scared. And then it stopped, and I was like, okay, why did it stop like shaking though? So I was like, okay, I was like sleeping like this, the Christian was like behind me. So I just turned around. And then I just peeked like through my blanket, right? And then the moment I look at it, it shakes so aggressive, like ching! I was like, oh my god, where are the dolls?
What the heck?
Like there was literally no one else. I was like, it cannot be my sister putting the Christmas tree, what? Because we were all sleeping. That time it was only like 4 of us.
Your hallucination.
And then, yeah, exactly. I was like, am I hallucinating at like such a young age? Oh, and then I was like, oh my god. Oh, and at that time, if not mistaken, it was 12 a.m. Like it habis Christmas already. I was like, oh my god. And then the tree kept on shaking every few minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm a kid. I'm too young to deal with this. I'ma just go to sleep. And then that was it. And then the next morning, I never told anyone about it.
Oh my god.
Until today.
Yeah, until today.
So yeah.
Because like, if I tell people, right, they won't believe. Even if I tell my family members, they won't believe. Yeah. I'm like, you know that night. You're like, you know, last night the tree was shaking by its own self.
Yeah, I mean, we can't tell that kind of stuff when we were kids because adults might think that we are like, you know, have active imagination.
Like she's just a kid. Yada yada. I'm like,
yeah, maybe you have active imagination, like you're imagining stuff.
The tree was shaking. I swear. I swear the tree was shaking, and I wasn't deaf. It was shaking so. Then it was like such a pretty Christmas tree tau. It was like the theme was like gold, silver. Gold and silver, and then the LED lights kan.
It's
The
suddenly
tree,
shaking pula.
yeah, and it's like, ching! I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, I want to top up one story. I think I told you both juga. Like, it happened this year. Remember the one that my roommate that was at the side of my bed howling at me?
Huh?
Oh my god, okay, basically it's like this. I went to sleep one night, right, at my dorm, right. So, when I went to sleep, my roommate was I thought my roommate was in the room. So then I was like, okay, then I went to sleep lah. Then suddenly, like, in the middle of the night, or maybe like somehow 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning.
In the middle of the night.
And then suddenly I feel a presence right at the door. Dekat pintu ada satu orang. And then like I was saying like, it's probably my roommate just standing there, probably trying to like turn on the lights, maybe like turn off the air conditioner. I don't know, maybe something, maybe like trying to hang their clothes. And then suddenly the figure is coming closer to my bed.
What color? What?
Wait, was the door open?
No, it's a black figure.
But then you were sleeping, so your room would be dark.
Yes, it's dark, but I can still see a shade of a black figure.
Oh, okay, night vision core. Okay.
Yeah, and then it's slowly coming towards me, and then my bed is a double-decker bed. Dia dua katil batu berlapis di atas, macam begitulah. Lepas tu, and then I was like sleeping lah. And then suddenly the figure is approaching close to the side of my bed, and I was at the lower bunk. And then like he started to like howling at me, like, you know, like,
Yeah, oh my god, Gab, don't do that!
and I'm like, what
time?
Like around like 1 or 2 a.m. I think. Kau tidak silap. And then I was thinking like, why is my roommate suddenly howling at me like a werewolf? I'm like, not like a werewolf, like someone like a demon, like trying to like doing howling. And I'm like, okay, by the power of Jesus Christ compels you. and then suddenly it stopped. But somehow I didn't have sleep paralysis. I was still able to move, and I was disoriented. I just woke up because of that figure, and I was so like, probably it's just my roommate like playing around. And then the next day I tried to ask my roommate, was it you howling by my bedside in the like right in the middle of the night? And I asked, and then he said, no, I was literally outside the whole night.
I thought when you said howling, I thought you meant like that type shit.
No, not howling as in like a wolf, as in like, you know, like how is it howling or hissing? I don't know.
Looking like hissing, because howling is like
a wolf.
Like a werewolf.
Yeah, like he's I don't know. It's like so ominous and so eerie at the same time. Oh my god, it's so like.
Yeesh, I don't like that.
And I'm like, what the heck? And then somehow the next morning I asked my roommate, like, was that you like hissing or howling at my bedside in the middle of the night? She said, no, I was outside the entire night. I was doing my assignment.
Damn.
Oh my god. And I'm like, wait, what the heck?
Damn.
Wait, but that was like kind of the closest encounter to something
Like ghostly
encounter I ever experienced. Oh my god, that's kind of oh my god. Hopefully it doesn't happen tonight.
I rebuke all evilness.
Yes, I rebuke you.
So I think that's all for this episode
of Sembang Karchip.
Yeah. See you guys on next Sembang Karchip.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Carefully tonight.
Have a
sleep.
good night's sleep.
Hopefully you don't have another friends that you never had before. Okay.
Jangan pula tiba-tiba malam-malam ada orang di sebelah katil.
Bang.
Ah.
Saya dah duduk seorang.
Okay, bye.